Okay, today we're going to jump into the Eternal Spire. We're going to do stages 1 to 3 and we are aiming to do 12 points on each stage. We're not aiming to do 16 and max it out. We're just going for the 12 points because then we can max out getting our flawless crystals, which is all we're after. So if you are after maxing it out, not the video for you. If you're after an easier life, this very much is. Right, I'll see you in a minute. Hello and welcome, I'm Mystical, this is Mystical Gaming. The plan is to try and get as many of the flawless crystals as we can. So to that end we need 109 points, 108 points, sorry. There are a total of 9 levels, 9 stages. That means we have to score 12 points in each stage. That's realistically what we're aiming for. So that's the goal, and we'll just do each stage at a time. We'll put some time links down on the menu below so you can see the timestamps, and I will get out of the way when we start doing the runs. That is essentially it. So that's why we selected out the bits we want. I've reduced the number of heroes, cost regeneration by 20%, another 20%, or I could swap out HP depending on how I feel with my DPS. And then I've done the monster CC resist is increased by 50%. That's what I've done. All you have to do is get to your 12 points there. So however which way around you want to do it is up to you, what you feel strongest in, and then you're good to go. So when we get into the fight, what I've done is I've gone with bottom left, I've gone with Nox. Now he is my main mage DPS. He's my main magical DPS. I would pick any magical DPS that you're good with, whether you want to do calm it or something like that, I don't know, but whoever is your strongest mage or magic dealing DPS, go for that. And then I've picked Mary to go up beside him just to slow everyone down so he's got enough time to actually get everything in there. And then we've gone for a girl herself because she's absolutely awesome. She's got this long range, and when we look at the map, there is an absolutely fantastically long range coming all the way down here. So we're going to put her up there and we're going to let her work her magic going all the way across that range. Now the only other thing I've got is I've got an archer. You can use one, you don't have to. I've got another team where I don't use it on another account. It's up to you. So I'm putting in an archer and I'm going to take out one of the two fools at the end. You only have to take out one of them. The preference would be to take out the one that is going around the top, because the one that comes around the bottom here will has to walk all the way along here, getting past all the blossoms here that we're going to lay down and poison her to death long before they get a chance to get in here. So if we can, you only have to take out the full going this way realistically, and then it is a straight walk round. So they're the champions we're using. Is anyone hard and fast? No, not really. Maybe a girl here, she might be, but other than that I think we're pretty good for anyone in these slots. They're just a sort of idea. You can go double DPS down here if you've got enough DPS to go over them. I'm using a single target. If you've got AoE, you might be better off with a couple of AoE, particularly if you picked up Boris over the weekend or something like that. It might be absolutely fantastic there. So let's bear that in mind and jump into the fight, and I will get out of the way. So what we're doing at the start is I will, as soon as I can, I'll place Nox down and start building up his ultimate. There's no real need to, but it's nice to get it out of the way and started. Now when I place him down, whatever DPS you're using there, make sure their range doesn't clip any of those two mobs. That's the only thing you want to be sure of. So I place my DPS down knowing that I'm not going to start them off, and I can let their timers run up so I can get a few more coins out of the way. And now I can place Mary down and she can go down, and Nox is there as well, and we should be able to polish anyone off before they get to the exit. All working good. Now our previous limited fusion, she is ready to go, and look at that. They've almost designed this for her. Look at that lane reach she's got. Absolutely perfect for that little bit there. She fits in a trait. Take care of these mobs for us, and that's those two done. Now our next two sets of two on the top and the bottom rung are coming round. The smaller mobs, when they get hit with speed up, that works out well for us this time round because we are single targeting with knocks as opposed to AoEing. So if you've got an AoE champion, you may find these two sets of two trickier, and then when we've got the next set you'll find them easier because you'll have those 4 arrive at approximately the same time. So 6 of one, half a dozen another, depending on which way round you wish to go. It's nice and easy. We'll trigger off knocks and we'll start nuking our mobs down. Now the only other thing we've got to be careful of now is when our fools are going to arrive from the very left hand side, we need to keep an eye out for them. As soon as they arrive, we want to start thinking about getting our archer down, coming out anytime now. There they come. There we go, we got the one going around to the right hand side. That would do us. That would be fantastic. That will work a treat for us. Because the only thing we're overly worried about is this one here now has to walk all the way up this lane here. So while he can kill knocks, that's not an issue for us. Don't worry about that. He won't ever make the walk because he doesn't have the range to deal with it. And he's stopping there to carry on casting his spell, and we are sitting out of range quite comfortably. That is it. That's it done. All good for us. Okay, so here we are on the next fight. I've used an Archer Lord. I don't really need one, but I've got one, so I've used him. I haven't used Silas because not everyone's got a Silas. I appreciate not everyone's got an Archer Lord as well, so that might cause some issue. I'm not 100% sure if you need them. I am using one, and I'm sorry for that, really. Then I'm using just any old archers you've got. I do like Nux and I do like Razak, so we're using them, and you can never go wrong if you use an archer. Stick an Idril in your team. But that being said, in fact, you know, why don't we, let's go for it. Let's see what happens if let's chuck in a maul and see what happens. Right, we've got no Archer Lord there, skill bonus, and we'll see how this goes. I don't know how this is going to pan out. You might need to put someone a bit more powerful than maul in there. Right, let's go see if this is doable. I think it'd be doable on getting 12, but should you be pushing on to get 16, then it may not be. Nice crit, thanks. That was a bit of luck. Oh, Razak, you are awesome. There we go, that's that side done. We can get the maul down nice and early. Should manage the left hand side without any use of any ultimates. That saves a bit of effort. Save them for later. Girl should be able to pull screen in case we've got any little stragglers that have managed to get past. I think we're looking good, aren't we? Not too worried about the right hand side. You have a pull, Razak, absolutely brilliant. Use them all over the game. Really is good. Don't think I've even put all the skills in him yet. What are we doing on the left hand side? And everyone down. I want you getting past. Now we've got the 2 ads coming through. I think they all stop anyway, don't they? I have to hope they do. there we go, we're through. Lost nicks, but no great shakes. There we go. Absolutely doable, no silence, no lord, job done, I would say there. Quite well. Right, so here we are, next level. Got a bit of help this time round. And then I'm going to shoot myself out of the way. This is a team we're using, just using those four. A couple of mostly archers, little magic damage, and we should be good to go. Right, let's jump me out of the way and we will jump into the fight. Again, this full clear of it. It's not the max 16 points. We're just going for the 12. Minimum effort to max out those flawless crystals, which is what we want because we want the artifact. So when the mobs first come out, we ignore the mobs down the bottom left-hand side. The ones we want to worry about are on the top rung here. They gave us a champion or a hero that deals with long single lane damage, so we don't ignore that, and we place it down right where they've designed to place her. Next, to put down Razak. Razak is going to take care of all the mobs in this bottom left-hand corner for me, and I can pretty much forget about them all. After that, it's Idril. Idril goes down. We do like an Idril. She can hit all over the map when her ultimate comes up, so we can time that to work in our favour. No problems there whatsoever. And then lastly, we're going to place down a Maul because, well, Maul's fantastic. So if you get an Idril or a Maul as an epic, you should absolutely build them out. Never worry or concern yourself about it. You will not regret it at all. So here's Idril's part. There she is, just taking care of these. I think I called them the Fools earlier. They're actually bookkeepers, but they're dressed in cloth, so hit them with your archers. You get 20% more damage because it's a 20% bonus. I think piercing damage against cloth, isn't it? So let's not mess about and use them. Now here we go. Here's Maul's trick. So as we've got the ads coming down, or the mobs coming down, we can then use Maul to clear up here. He'll be able to clear out both sets for us. There we go. And there's some more down at the bottom left. Razak's ultimate's up and running, and he can clear those up for us. All works rather well. There we go, Idril. Bit scrappy, but done. I think if you place Maul back that one step to start with, you'll do much better off all round. No issues with that whatsoever. So there we go. There is the first 3 levels done. We will come back and do the other 3 levels tomorrow, probably. All I want to do is be able to get myself all of these flawless crystals. Do I worry about these crystalline fragments? No, not so much, because when I come to the shop, what I'm actually after when I come to the shop is I am after this. This is what I'm after, and it's 4,000, but it is 4,000 of the crystalline, it's 4,000, sorry, of the flawless crystals, and we've got loads of the crystalline fragments, and other things here. I won't fork out all the gold. Am I worried about epic skill crystal? No. So am I worried about these? No. So there's, you know, thousands saved there. Am I worried about these? No, not really. I'm not. So Yeah, there's plenty of room there for me not to use the crystalline fragments. Do I want this? Yes. Do I want these? Maybe, if I can get them. But this is the ultimate goal. So that's essentially what I'm doing. I'm slowly working my way towards it. Hope you found this helpful. Hope it's useful. If you could do me the old thumbs up, like and subscribe, that would help me out massively. And I'll see you in another video tomorrow where we're doing the next 3 levels, and we will try and make this as easy as possible for us all. Right, thank you very much for your time. Cheers for that. Happy gaming. Bye.